China is an amazing country. When I came in 2004, there was a 5th ring road under construction. Now there's a 7th ring road completed. And it's moving all around like Beijing, Tianjin and Hebei province. I like Chinese tea very much. In my office, and I have plenty of tea with me. Some I bought it, some my friends give me. Every day I drink Chinese tea. My name is Dr. Sajid and I am from Islamabad, Pakistan. Pakistan 和中国最好朋友。我来中国15年了，我有很多中国朋友，他们都知道我会说中文一点点。我觉得我的中文是马马虎虎，他们觉得我的中文是好。我特别喜欢来中国，我去了是那个20个多城市，所有的地方都漂亮。他们的是那个吃饭，他们的人，他们的是那个是 culture， 还有所有的东西我都喜欢。
这边上要放点水，抹点水，要不然捏不住。
我的老师中国的，他对我学了那个怎么做这样子，你看这个，然后这样子，然后这样子。
哎，对，他包得好，太好了。
我们都喜欢吃中国菜，是那个我的孩子都喜欢吃中国菜。Today, we especially my kids asked me last week because we had IE at home to work and she's expert in making dumplings. So we requested sometimes to spend some extra time to make dumplings. And my family, my kids, especially they enjoy it and we love to eat dumplings together at home. For the person who never learned how to make dumplings, but for me it's a little bit easier because when I started to learn basic lessons of Chinese, our Chinese teacher taught us how to make dumplings. So that's why I'm pretty good at making dumplings. Boiling it's easy thing, and then using the chopsticks is very, very convenient for us. And the first thing that when I came in, I learned how to use chopsticks. But nowadays using chopsticks in our country and throughout the world is very common. It's a status symbol now. My wife, she helped support me a lot. She made a very good contribution in my success in my life, and she grown up with the kids. She has very good cooking skills. Like you saw yesterday, like she cooked food for all of us every day, and she's most of the time is busy. So I buy the stuff from outside, and that's why she is most of the time staying at home and in the kitchen and helping kids. And I teach kids at home most of the time, especially my younger ones. I teach English, maths, and also a Quran topic online. My elder son, he is studying from internet, and then he practiced with me. So I spend time with my kids. Sometimes I take them out. We always go outing for on weekends and vacations. By profession, I'm an educationist, and I'm in this education field more than 24 years. Then in 2012, I started working at Canadian International School, and since that time, I'm working here at this school. The most important thing, I personally believe, and I personally feel that for a teacher, it's a very good passion, because I have a passion in teaching. I try to impart my best knowledge among my students. I personally feel that if you teach to your students in a friendly environment, your students can ask more questions and then they can learn more quickly. This is what the reason is. I always go to my students' level and then bring them up on my expectations. This is the reason that my students love me so much. And some of the really great comments they give me at the time of the evaluation that you are one of the best teachers and you are my favorite teachers and all and off. That's why the students but it doesn't mean that. We do have a decorum. Decorum means that the distance between the teacher and the students. My students are also my friends, so they can discuss any problems with me openly. And this is what I think a good quality of a teacher, to have their best knowledge and imparting their best knowledge among their students. I like traveling, and I traveled almost half of the world, including US, Russia, UK, European countries. And I love traveling, meeting with people, learning with different cultures. And if we compare the China with other countries, the subway, they're absolutely the modernized facilities. And even my friend came from UK and other part of the world, and they were even surprised that the China make lots of development and improvements in these areas. Like in China and in Shanghai, we have maglev train. And this maglev train is coming to Beijing in coming few years. Even the maglev train is not available in US. I mean, these are the things that attracts China from the rest of the world. That's why it's lots of fascinating foreigners people, so am I here. I used to work on the CCTV news channel, now it's called CGTN, and the China Radio International in Beijing. I'm a TED speaker and a TED organizer. At Canadian International School, I organize the TED event every year, regularly, last year and this year, and every year I need to get the license, and then I can organize. It's a huge work. It takes almost 5 to 6 months for preparation. I arrange the guest speakers, I arrange the student speakers, we select the topic and the theme, and this year's our topic theme is like unexpected love. So there will be awesome talks. The students and the guest speakers, they will come in and they will talk about their experiences. Actually, I like public speaking. That's why I participated in different forums and different channels on radio and television, if you notice that. And I like to discuss about the economy of Pakistan and Chinese economy, and the relationship of China with other countries, and relationship of China with Pakistan also. Because along with the design technology, sometimes I teach business management economics. So that's related to my subject, because I also finished MBA in marketing and economics. And that really gives me lots of knowledge to improve and learn so many things. Really something, when I came initially, I thought it's a big, huge country and many people can speak English. But I remember there was the second or the third day in August 2004 when I came in. I was not very good familiar with the Chinese language, only just like ni hao kind of stuff. And I wanted to buy eggs from the market. I went outside, nearby my home there was a shop. I know they are selling eggs, but I can't see on the shop. So I tried to ask the shopkeeper that I want egg like the oval shape, like white color, chicken. He didn't get my point. I tried to communicate him in English, but he can't understand English. Then all of a sudden I asked him, cook, cook, cook. Then he understand what does it mean, what I want, and he gave me the egg, in fact. Sometimes we don't know the words, so the body language is the most common language in the world. And I communicated, she understood my point, and she gave you the right item what you want. Whenever I go outside to buy something, some markets, like the Silk Street, those sales girls, they speak English. And sometimes my wife asked me, if she's speaking English, why are you speaking Chinese with them? I said, they are improving their English. I need to speak Chinese to improve my Chinese, in fact. Practice makes a man perfect. It's a very common saying. So right now, whenever I go outside, speak Chinese with Chinese people, they really feel good to speak in Chinese with the foreign people. So this is one of some part of the funny stories. China is in these 15 years, like there are a lot of big changes. We saw the environment's improved a lot. The infrastructure by the local government, they did a lot of great jobs. And the Chinese government taking care a lot for their people itself. I have observed that. And that's why the people, they are so much happy with the government, and they appreciate the government they are doing for those people. And also I'm working with Beijing Radio FM 92.3. I did almost more than 2.5 years. I finished more than 50 programs. And some of those programs are about Belt and the Road initiatives. Some of the programs are about the CPAC, which is China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, which is going to be a huge project, which is a part of the BRI. So I mean, the CPAC, if we're making these kind of contribution and agreements, it's definitely would be a great opportunity for the investors and the business community for both sides. There are a lot of my friends, the Chinese friends, they ask me that we want to go to Pakistan and find out more business opportunities. I can quote one of the example. One of my friend in Shandong province, the Chinese friend, he want to grow garlic and ginger in Pakistan, the Chinese garlic and ginger. He want to take everything, the fertilizers, the technology and everything. He just want land and the labor from Pakistan. China allow Pakistani exporters to export rice, sugar and yarn for the coming 9 months. It's being a $1 billion project, $1 billion project. Similarly, in the coming years, we are exporting more than 200 items. But similarly, there are thousands of items are being exported from China to Pakistan, because Chinese has expertise in technology, in the products are everywhere around the world, and in Pakistan, the Chinese products are almost everywhere. From toys, from like the garlic, the vegetables, the fruits that we have, lemon, we have the Chinese ones, and the garments that we have, the shoes that we are the people, the mobile phones we have like Xiaomi, we have Huawei, we have ZTE. All these mobile phone companies are there. So, I mean, there's a very good incentive for those people who are working in China and Pakistan with respect to the investment programs. China is like my motherland. China is like my second homeland country with respect to the CPAC, in fact. So this is going to be a huge the milestone in the future. Pakistan-China relationships will grow and stronger in coming years, and we are like iron brothers. So these relationships with respect to like Belt and the Road initiatives, and with especially in particular like the CPAC projects must be completed on time and successfully. It's a huge project having more than 129 countries in BRI, and it covers almost most of the population of the world as well as the economic of the world, in fact. So this is one of the part I wish all of these things comes true in the coming years, because we have a very strong ties between Beijing and Islamabad, these two countries, and we are very proud to be a part of the Pakistani representatives here in Beijing and representing my country at different forums, different stages. So I must say at the end, Pakistan-China Dosti Zindabad, Pa Chun Yui Wan Soe, and long live Pak-China friendship.